Yeah, I'm specialized mainly in nutrition. The nutrition is very near my heart, and that's basically because I was a teacher for medical students, and I taught biochemistry for medical students. So biochemistry, cell biochemistry is very near to nutrition. Yeah, it was the idea arose from the professional golfers who suggested me that why don't you design a drink for golfers, and the drink should give steady concentration and steady energy for the golfers. So it was a challenge for me to design a drink for golfers, but thereafter we have designed the drink for different purposes, but it has the same idea, that it has got the natural functional characteristics. I would say that the professional golfers were who started this idea. Yeah, the idea of mind and body comes from the combination of the active ingredients. The idea is that it will give you a steady concentration, that's the mind-body. So it improves your concentration, it gives you a state of flow, so it means that you are very well concentrated what you are doing. And the body part of the drink is to give you a steady energy and steady endurance for the long-lasting sports activities. So we have many different sport activities which like to use flow, like professional dancers and golfers, as well as the marathon runners and triathlon people. Well, yes, it's a real wellness drink because it's a combination of healthy ingredients like green tea, magnesium citrate, as well as antioxidants from several berries like blueberries, lingonberries. Yes, the antioxidants is one part of the story. The antioxidants they oppose the oxidation processes in bodies, so they are very important to protect your body from harmful effects of oxidants. But there are several levels of the function. Magnesium, which is very important for the relaxation effects, and it stabilizes body as well as the sugar balance. So it has several characteristics which are very important to maintain the good flow. I think there's no difference between the professionals and ordinary sporting people. That's because everyone has the same problems. You know, we know that if you are golfing, you have problems to maintain your energy as well as the concentration. After 11 hole, people have really difficulties in maintaining concentration and the mood. So it's not dependent on if you are professional or just a common golfer. And also in other sports activities, everybody is doing their sporting activities on their level. You know, we usually want to be successful whatever we do. And we want to also recover very well and also develop our activities and also as a human persons we want to develop ourselves. Yes, certainly. There's a lot of that kind of really these antioxidants. We know that green tea is very important for the for the recovery, as well as it contains L-carnitine, which is very important too. So it's a combination of it has a synergistic effects in many levels. So and none of the substances it doesn't contain a lot high levels. We don't have to use high levels of any of the substances because it's thought to be very functional. Yes, yes, there's a Finnish origin, and because it is from the in a way from the university. So many of the university scientists has given their opinion about how to design this kind of drinks and healthy drinks. So it has a very strong Finnish origin from that point of view. Yeah, the flow was from the beginning. It was meant to be a way of designing drinks and nutrition. It's not that only the drinks, but nutrition for the benefit of consumers. For the different consumer groups to improve their capability of doing things. So the idea is that we should develop products by utilizing the most modern technologies as well as the knowledge to make the product to be healthy and effective. So the idea for flow was originally that we utilize that kind of information from the universities to brand the product for the wellness of consumers. And also the idea was to make product design and also to test and to research to show that we really have effect. It improves your capability of doing things and to concentrate and doing less mistakes and to maintain your mood. And it's in a way, flow is an anti-stress drink. It gives you a kind of steady feeling of that we can do it, I can do it. It was good for the golfers, but it was especially good for the diabetic golfers. So the feedback was that, hey, now I can golf and I can keep my sugar balance steady and so on. So we have quite a few diabetic golfers who like to use the flow. It makes it more simple to go for doing any kind of sports activities. If we think about the sports activities, one of the typical sport groups who has been very happy about flow has been the professional dancers. They have the same problem as golfers has. They have a long day and they try to maintain their concentration and mood and the state of flow, and they have this kind of they have dancing probably every other hour. And the feedback is like from the professional golfers that if you eat between something too heavy, you lose your game. So you can maintain the energy and concentration by drinking flow. It improves your fat burning capacity or capability. So green tea is one of those things. And one of the most important things is if you maintain the sugar level steady, you get the steady insulin levels. You start to burn your own fat more than if you have a very unstable insulin and sugar balance. It contains green tea, which contains natural caffeine and also a small amount of guarana. But the effect of flow is not based on that artificial, caffeine effect. So because it contains so little that kind of substances. But the idea is more in the basic of keeping the sugar balance steady and trying to raise your own energy production and stabilize sugar balance and as well as the other functions. So I would say that you don't get overexcited if you drink flow. You don't lose your sleeping capabilities. It's more relaxation. It's more relaxation that you get from the flow, I would say, and more focused. You are more focused. It was that kind of process, because we were looking after the drink or the nutritional concept which will give you that kind of state of mind where you are totally concentrated, and the name of flow was there. So it meant the same thing. So at that time it was the flow as a name was not very common or known. I think it was very good name, and there's a great possibility of making a brand out of it, even wider brands. It actually tells you what is it all about. So the state of mind where you are totally concentrated what you are doing.